So I've got an interesting problem. My 76 John Deere 510 backhoe is giving me a starting problem, and well, meaning it's not starting. So I've been fiddling around with a number of things here. It's well, of course, the starter's pretty new on it, so the starter's not bad. Next, I just went ahead and replaced the relay on it. But what it's doing is it's giving me a click. So I think that it's similar to it's similar to when a relay goes out, or when your starter's going out, or when you've got a bad battery connection. But the batteries in here are pretty new, so they're not bad. And of course, the wiring in here some of it's been hacked over the years, but the ignition, it sits, you can see right down over here. It sits right here, and it's got a plate that's in front of it, and it's wiring. Everything is way down inside there, and this is similar to the other side where there's no bolts for access here. There's no way to really pull this off, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to disassemble this whole thing just to get to the ignition to be able to really diagnose that wiring. Now, I've already gone ahead and I've got one ordered and it's coming, so I can go ahead and replace it with a new one, but getting in there is going to be the difficult thing. So let me see what we can do. So as far as I can tell, it looks like there's a bolt right here, and there's another one on the other side that's very similar. I can't find any other bolts that might attach this. There might be some hidden up back up inside here, but it looks like this it kind of releases this front cover, and I might be able to get access in there and slide this whole dash up the steering shaft. Although I've got this lock that I need to move out of the way, and also where it ties into this rod, that need to be released. But it almost looks like the plate that I need to get to, which is right here, is welded onto this piece, and it looks like this is the only part that's actually holding the dash on. And again, there might be something hidden in there, but I'm going to take this one off and we'll see what we've got. I do want to add insult to injury that when I left this thing sitting and I was going to move it the next day, it rained on me, but it's a little cold right now. That's about an inch worth of ice in there, so just a touch chilly. Let's get back to it. Okay, looks like second bolt's out. It's moving, but looks like there's something up top that it's bolted to, so we can kind of see it pivoting in the middle. So let me find that one. Alright, it's right here. It's where it's pivoting. So at least that's where the back of this dash is pivoting. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking these off. Lost the gloves, but well, took them off just for grabbing different tools. It's 26 degrees out here, so we'll see how long they last. Okay, so two bolts have been taken out of this little bracket down here. Now, of course, the wiring harness still has to be pulled out, but so this whole thing is loose and it will lift up. Okay, so two bolts have been taken out. This whole thing's moving. It looks like, yeah, the whole thing's coming up. So now my forward and reverse shifter here, it is locked in. So it's got a Allen wrench, and the bolt needs to come off. I don't have Allen wrenches on me right now, so I'm going to go back and get it. But I think once that's removed, then I'll be able to slide this up and access the back part of this ignition switch here, and we should be able to switch it out and give it a try again, and then of course put everything back together, which is always fun. So I'm going to get out of this old machine
And I'm gonna go start that one. And go home and get one.
All right. So this is not actually an Allen screw. It's a little bushing. You can kind of see it up here on top. So there's a bushing there. This little rod doesn't need to come off. So what I'm somewhat determined is that I can knock this bushing out, and then also way back in there, and of course from the other side, the gear shifter needs to have a little pin pulled out and a bushing pulled out, and then it'll pull off. So, and at that point, this thing will come off. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna wait for my ignition switch to come in, and when I do, then I'll go ahead and pull the rest of this off and complete it. So, part 2